Actitud divina, sabes que no debemos, pero igual lo hacemos. Me he distraído, pero estoy bendecido. Cada vez que llegas, eso es poder en la cabeza. Every night at 12.
This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Yeah, right. Okay, well, we got to open up the charts. Let's go back to the disclaimer. I'll be back. This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Okay, they're coming. They're loading slowly. Give it a minute. Sources, scenes. Scenes are over there. Sources. There we go. Now we only got to do one thing. We got to open up Apex. Send out a little alert. Wow, it was cold today. Not that you guys care, but it was cold today. Now it's raining, hot and humid. That's kind of garbage. I don't know how that happened, but... No way! Holy shit! That's so funny. Okay, what am I doing? Anybody, gotta click on this. I do know what I'm doing. Most of the time. Live now. Live viewers. There's a live viewer. I don't see you on chat. I don't know who it is yet. I'm getting a link. Copy video link. That's a weird one. I've never seen that. Anyways, I'll figure it out later, but I just saw something that's interesting. Okay, let me go into chat and Discord. I'm curious to see what's happening. Okay, disable. And like I said, let's get to the charts and the disclaimer. What's this? Update ready? That was long. 86, 81, 2-minute opening range trade. Already traded. Oh, we got over 25,000. Let's go see how that happened. I had a theory that it was an easy trade to fade that. So let's see, 980, 990, traded sideways, 994, poked through. No, we didn't. 997 here, a lot of selling. 25,000, look at that. Went down 16 points, and then we broke through. And then you get the retest, and then the bounce. Oh, that was like textbook trading right there. I'm going to open up my top step charts. What does this look like on the hourly? Steady climb higher. Closing pretty much at the high of the day. Had one bearish candle. Data series. Why is the data series like that? Cancel. I'm going to be doing a little bit of setup. Liquid Raider. Wow. You know what? Very good, actually. Can't complain. I got over a lot of my discipline issues, and yeah, I don't go through accounts like I used to. I'm happy to say that I made a lot of progress when it comes to discipline. I now preach the have a PDLL, take your small loss, and move on for the day. Change accounts if you have multiple accounts. If you don't have a lot of accounts, close up for the day, come back tomorrow, and my equity curves just go slowly and steadily higher. A good case, although I did screw up. I mean, I still have screw ups, but nowhere near the frequency that I used to have in the old days. In the old days, a week was hard for me to make it through. Oh yeah, huge. I'm building up my my portfolio of Bulenox accounts. I'm trying to get them all more selective. No, I wouldn't say more selective. No, not at all. Not taking impulsive trades, that's the difference. I used to take a lot of impulsive trades, so I don't know, if you want to define it maybe as more selective. No, but I haven't added filters to my systems or anything like that to make them more selective. I've just cut out the impulsive trades as much as I can. But even if I take them, that's not the secret sauce, the magical ingredient. The magical ingredient was accepting small losses for the day. And I don't remember if I mentioned it to you, that my kids trade, my boys trade, but yeah, I've been telling them also that really is the secret sauce. 50K accounts, I set PDLLs at 190. My math tells me to set it at 170, but I give myself an extra $20. If I choose an account to be aggressive, I'll set it to 300. And if I lose, that's it. That account's closed for the day. I move on either to the next one or I sit and I chat. Yep. And yeah, no, I've seen a huge improvement everywhere. Really, it's like I've seen the light, and that's why I'm telling them. Really, that's the holy grail. Just don't let the market take a lot from you in one day, nor in one trade. Both, you know. Big difference, because you can always make it back the next day. You're not psychologically on tilt or off balance. You come back the next day. I was starting my days. Yeah, that's it. Really, it is. I start my days often. If I remember, I tell people that it's a new day, new opportunities. It's a fresh day, fresh chart patterns, and it's a reset. It's a free reset. Every day is a free reset. If you had a bad day and you kept your losses small, you can make it back in one day and maybe two, and you're at a new high water mark. Does it always work out that way? No, but if you're, if you've got edge and you're trading well, and you got some good setups. Right now, I'm having one of my accounts in Bulenox got up to 52,000. Yeah, but it all comes down to, that's where I won't say destroy ourselves, but I think that's where most traders stumble or fall or fail. It's losing too much in one day, blowing an account. It's not sustainable. And I always knew it wasn't sustainable, but my emotions would always get the best of me somehow. And that was very frustrating. But I finally got hold of a nice long stretch where I did it right, and I said, wow, look at that. Look at the difference. I think it might have been 2.5 months that I went without losing more than like $300 in an account and just shutting it down. And then what happened? What ended it for me? Top take profit trader. I don't know if you were around when we were having, I got something interesting to tell you though. I don't know if you were around when we were doing the trading competition, but it was with Take Profit Trader and Mike Swan. And then I grinded my way to the profit target on the eval. Of course, there's no activation fee. So I got my funded account. I said I was going to take it slow. And I just got all excited about, getting quick payouts and getting frequent payouts by making your couple of hundred a day. And believe it or not, I lost that account in one day. That was my last mistake. And that was about maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I'm not that good with time, but yeah, that, you know what? If anybody now would ever ask me what was your aha moment, that was it. I don't think I ever had one. And I never trusted myself. If you would, talk to my friends and stuff, when I would talk about trading, I said, you know what, guys, I'm nervous. I don't trust myself. I don't think I could trade my own account because I have bad habits, but I really seem to have buried those demons. So every now and then, FOMC also, if I'm gonna talk about everything that FOMC actually was my last screw up. I was gonna say if I would bring them all up, but I don't know if I can really call it a screw up. I mean, I was hungry for volatility because it's gotten so quiet, the markets. I said, you know what, it was 90% off. So I said, I'm going to take get two evals, and I'm going to push it, see if I can pass them on FOMC day. And I lost them both, but I still call it a screw up, even though I predetermined that I was going to do that, because after I did it, I didn't feel good in my stomach. And I said to myself, you know what? Why develop bad habits? Or why nourish a bad habit? Because it makes it easier for it to come back. Best, if I was hungry for volatility and I wanted to see big numbers, trade double size. If I usually risk 190, aggressive 300, go nuts. Give myself $600 on a 500K account. If I lose the 600, that was my shot. I had 2 accounts. I didn't copy trade. Take one account. If it goes down by 600, if you go into drawdown by 600, go to the other account. If you go down and draw down by 600, you're done. You didn't do well with FOMC. So I would have still had those 2 accounts, and not so much, the fact that the accounts were lost, but I was very upset that I allowed a bad habit to creep back in. And the funny thing is, my boy even came to me over here, kind of almost like put his hand on his shoulder and said, "You sure you want to do it?" And I kind of got angry at him, and I said, "Leave me alone, because it's been so long." I was starved for volatility. So I kind of got angry at him. And then after the fact, like instantly, I went back and said, "You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I shouldn't have done that. I should have planned it a little bit better." But that's how we learn. That's how we fine tune. That's how we dial in. So right now I'm on my worst account now is in Bulenox. It's in a $600 drawdown. I had 3 red days and I haven't been able to make it back yet. Like today, I tried. I swung the bet at the right moments. I ended up plus $6 or minus 12. I don't even remember. But here's the thing. We have at first we did a coin flip just to see how a coin flip would do. I took an eval from Bulenox. Oh shit, I gotta call Bulenox. That's true. Took an eval from Bulenox and we wanted to see what a coin flip would do. We did it until the account renewed. We went for 5 weeks. And that account got up to 50,700, and I think it had about a 65% win rate. And after 5 weeks, I got tired of it. So I said, you know what, we're going to change it. We're going to change it now to chat's choice. Someone in chat looks at the chart. It's exactly always, every day at the same time, 11:15 a.m. and 11:45 a.m. Someone in the chat takes a look at the chart. And first one to call out, long or short, we go long. Oh, it's 10 points. It's exactly a 10-point take profit, a 10-point stop loss. First person to call out, go short or go long, I take the trade. And the account now is up to 51,500, 700, 400. I'm not sure. I don't have Bulenox open right now. Minimum 51,400, but I think it's 51.6 or 51.7. And chat's choice is doing 75%. Can you believe it? 75%. 14 or 15 winners, 5 losers on 20 trades. Yeah, you know what? Because it changes it to... We wanted to do a random, see how random would do. That was the coin flip. But then I wanted to say, no, forget random. We all got a pretty decent idea. We're not wet behind the ears. We all have an idea of where we think the markets are going to go. So what if the chat or me or Omnius take a look at the chart and say where we think the next 10 points is going to be? Is that going to do better? So far on 20 trades, it's 75%. And it gets even more interesting because on those 5 trades that lost, I took a second trade in another account, and that one's doing 80%. You get it? So the 5 trades that lost, as soon as it hit the stop loss, in another account, I took another 10 in the same direction. So it would have had to go 20 points to stop me out. And that's, well, there was only 5 of them, but that's 4 and 1 so far. So if you add it all together, you got 19 trades winners and 6 losers. Yeah, it's a super system. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. We've never Only once since we started. We've never had 2 losers in a day. So it was last week. Both my boys were around. So one of them picked. He lost. On the next trade, the guy made his choice. David, he made the choice. And I took it in my PA account because I said, we never have 2 losers in a row. And it won. I took a mini, actually. I got my 10 points. And it went quickly, too. Look. Yeah, I think everyone that's making the pick is trying. They don't want to, they don't want to just make a random pick. Going 1 for 1, those are really good odds right now. So, yeah. What about you? Where have you been? You've been trading? Who's been helping you out, getting you, moving you forward? Have you checked out that new guy there, Lambo? He has a good channel. I hang out in Luna's trade quite a bit in the mornings. He streams early. Well, we always got to give the disclaimer where it says not financial advice, but I'm yelling it from the rooftops. Seriously. Just keep the losses small. Come back fresh the next day. Again, I don't know, how many accounts that, you're playing with at a time. But, yeah, keep the losses small. That really is the key for me. And what I would say is, if I found, and I have quite a bit of experience, if I found that finally, that really is my aha moment, I certainly think it's worth a shot to experiment with it and see how it goes. It's hard the first time. You so don't want to do it. Again, just going back the first time when one of my sons was kind of going on tilt and having a bit of a loss. And I was telling him, leave it, come back tomorrow, just see how you feel. The first couple of times, I think we didn't fight physically, but, we were kind of like, I was trying to take the mouse away from him, and I don't even think I succeeded. But eventually I got him to do it and said, okay, how you feeling the next day? And it was, yeah, that's the right thing to do. You just got to fight those mental demons. What do I, trying to remember where you were from. You weren't from South Africa. It doesn't matter. You don't have to say where you're from, but it wasn't from, hey, good morning, Omnis. Wasn't from South Africa also, was it? With Ruan, by any chance? Well, here's another tip that I got. Hey, Omnis, you coming? Seattle. Okay, Omnis, are you coming into the stream? Another little tip I would give, which really does well for me, is don't try to solve a negative problem. Don't try to solve or put in your head, I'm going to stop over trading. I'm going to stop revenge trading, because then the next day it comes, it happens, and again, the end of the day, you screwed up, you're in a shitty mood, I'm going to stop over trading, I'm going to stop revenge trading, and it doesn't work. Don't eat the yellow snow. Yeah. No, again, that would be a negative. That's focusing on the negative. It's a don't. Focus on what you want to do. So instead, put in a process to eat white snow. I'm going to go out, I'm going to get my shovel, I'm going to dig, I'm going to go somewhere where dogs can't reach, and you have a process for finding the white snow. So if you have if over trading, let's say, just as an example, is your issue, you set up a process. I'm going to open my charts. I'm not going to trade between 9:30 and 9:45 because the markets are volatile. It's price discovery. At 9:45, I'm going to allow myself one trade. Win or lose, I can't take another trade until 10. Between 10 and 10:15, I can take a trade. Win or lose, I can take another trade at 10:30. Win or lose, I quit for the day. I'm not saying you make that forever as your process, but what it is you're focusing on what you want to achieve rather than focusing on what you don't want to do. And you put a process in, and then you go and you move forward with that. You remember, were you around when I was using the clicker, which I still have actually, and I don't really use it that much, but I should. Were you around when I was using this? This is really what helped get me. Took a while. I'm not going to say the first day I had, ultimate success. Obviously, I told you I still stumble, but the stumbles now. It's the difference between getting in a car wreck and now getting a tiny scratch on the bumper that nobody sees. Yeah, so that was it. Wait for the setup. That was the process that I worked on. It was not focusing on not taking impulsive trades. Oh, you took another impulsive trade. You took another. No, I wasn't focusing on the negative. How do I stop? What I focused on is how do I only take my setups? And GPT and me, I'm not going to take credit for it, created a process for that. Identify the setup, click it, enter, and click it. That means the brain is working. I'm not running on autopilot. I'm not allowing the fight or flight, the FOMO. I want to get in on this, and I want to take some money out, or I lost. I want to get in and make my money back. I'm just focusing on the setups. That's all. I want to just take my setups. I created a process to define the setup, click it, enter the trade, click it. And it worked really well. It worked to the point where I stopped with the clicker, although I shouldn't. I should still use it. Because I do find myself actually today, this can tell you, I found myself really wanting to take an impulsive trade as we were running higher, and I asked him, what did I say? Oh yeah, he has a meme, a little jackass, a donkey that he haws. It's the chase donkey or something like that. And I said, if I enter now, are you going to play the chase donkey? Anyways, I didn't enter. That was good. Actually, how are my charts? They're all screwed up, I guess, eh? I had a hiccup. So what do we got? Do we got anything that's doable here? I do have my new bot that I'm testing. Omnius, if you're there, just to let you know. But you know what? Remember I was telling Butters, you can't go by the dollar amount because the dollar amount is irrelevant. I can trade a 1 lot, I can trade a 3 lot, a 5 lot, a 10 lot, a 100 lot, a 10,000 lot. So the dollar amount doesn't give you any information. What does give me information is based on the starting lot size, because it is an aggressive bot. But yeah, the bot's a different strat. It's aggressive. It's aggressive. The idea is to probably pass an account in a week without losing too much. And what do I mean by too much? That's $1,000 on the 50K account. I think that's what you're going to have to realistically. That's what I'm. Oh, okay, not you. When I say you, I mean me. Yeah, absolutely. That's my main. It's my main strategy. That's my main strategy. Still is, always will be, and it was for a long time, even before I started streaming. The only reason why I started to track the numbers so aggressively was because I wanted my son to look at it. And when I was telling him what the numbers were, with such certainty, what's the probability of a second candle forming after a first and a third? He said, there's no way you know those numbers like that. And I said, yeah. And he said, no, let's track it for about a month. And the numbers were right on. I mean, almost to the percentage. But it did open my eyes by tracking it that closely. It did open my eyes to the variance. And that was something we were talking about last week. If you take, let's say, any 10-day period, the percentage, the accuracy percent varies by 10% up, 10% down. A really good week when the market's really paying you, you can go up to, let's say, the trade that I take is 73% accurate. You can go up to 83, 82, 84 in that area. And if the market is really, really being nasty on any rolling 10-day period, so a 10-day period would be like from 1 to 10, 2 to 11, 3 to 12, 4 to 13, a rolling 10-day period. It never was worse than 10% to the downside. So let's say like 63%. But you do have to realize that the initial entry, a lot of people don't know this, the initial entry is, it's a 1 to 2. I'm targeting 7 points and I'm risking 14. So if you're hitting a bad week and you're in the 60, 61, 62, you're going to lose. You'll be down. However, I try not to enter as soon as it triggers. And that was one thing I was doing with the clicker. Also, that's why I was clicking on the entry, because I'm always trying to get a couple of points better. Because here's the math. Imagine we know it's 73% accurate. Not imagine. I mean, I know it's 73% accurate. But if you can get in 3 points better, you're not targeting 7 anymore. You're targeting 10, and you're not risking 14. You're only risking 11. Now it's 10 points for 11 points. It's almost a 1-to-1 with a 73% edge. So that's what I try to do. That's when I'm really trading on the ball. Doing great is when I just, so, as you said, are you being more selective? Maybe I answered incorrectly. Yep. That's where it comes from. I wait for 3, 4 points better. Sometimes I'm talking to Omnius or I'm working on chart setup here. And I find myself in an opportunity where a trade triggered and I'm getting 7 points better because I'm risking 14, remember. So if, let's say it triggers at 87, my stop is all the way down to 87 minus 14, 74. So 87 goes down to 74. Is that 14? No, it's 73. So, if I'm distracted and then I look and it triggered at 87, but it's currently trading at 80, I go, holy shit, I can't pass up on this trade. I have a 14-point take profit now with a 7-point stop loss, and it's 73% accurate because the trade hasn't closed yet. In high volatility, you got to change the numbers. In low volatility, I still keep it 7 for 7, and it's 7 for 14 or whatever. I work with 7-point Renko bars. And remind me, I got to tell you something. If you're even thinking of testing this on demo, which you should if you want to play with it, you do not go live with this right away till you get comfortable with it. Don't do it on Ninja Trader. You got to get the feed from TradingView. There's a huge difference. If ever you want to do it, let me show you how to set it up. It's so much, you get so many fewer false signals than you do with Ninja Trader. The reason being is that TradingView requires 1 second of delay. It's not, I'm not saying TradingView is delayed. They delay printing the new Renko bar for 1 second just to make sure price is holding there. So whenever there's like a wick, when it just goes quickly, fat finger, whatever, when it just spikes it and comes right back, TradingView doesn't print the bar. Ninja Trader does. So, if you can avoid 3 or 4 of those in a day, or 2 of those in a day, it makes a huge difference. So definitely want to do it with TradingView. And of course, you get access to TradingView with Top Step X or Platform X. So I can also tell you, I know I primarily do it with Top Step X, but I just got Platform X with that company, daytrader.com. And I can tell you that it matches Top Step X 100%. It does not print the Renkos any differently. And the only thing is, just choose traditional Renkos, make your bar size, and believe it or not, even though it's Renkos, you have to select a time frame. And the time frame is 1 second. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but if ever you're looking, you'll notice that there still is a time frame, and that's how long TradingView waits before it prints the bar. If you were to put it to 1 minute, you would see bar, and then starts running up, it would print the bars, but they would be yellow. You know what? Are you sticking around? I can open up daytrading.com. And you can actually see what I'm talking about. I can actually explain it, because just explaining it like that, it's hard. It's almost impossible probably to understand. Yeah, if you're sticking around, I'll open it up. I didn't plan on trading. They traded. Oh, I'm not going to trade it tonight, but I think tonight I am just going to play on sim again with my new strategy. I'm going to do it manually at a 3 lot. So I got to sell here. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go into, I'm not going to stream too late. I think probably I'm going to stream till 8, 9 o'clock, 9:30, whatever, and then close it down. I got some work to do. But my strategy always is keep it simple. I know a lot of people love ICT, but I find ICT very complicated, very open to interpretation. And it doesn't mean that you can't get it to work. It just means it's a lot of effort, multiple multi-time frame charts, 15-minute, 1 hour. And you got the new day opening gap, the new week opening gap. I mean, you almost need a computer to figure all these things out. The people who make it work for them are actually the people who are simplifying it, just looking for bounces off significant levels, taking inverted fair value gaps, or, my sons are a little more complicated, but still, they kind of simplified their setups. But I'm purely technical, and with purely technical, and what you said, being more selective, you can have a really nice system. For instance, right now, I just took a manual trade. It's on Sim. I think you can see on the, you can see the accounts there. It's on Sim 101. This one here, this is the new bot that I'm running. You're going to laugh. You're going to shake your head, and you're going to go, oh my God, really? That's how simple your rules are. But listen to this. You get below the bands. You can see the bands. They're very light, faded. Those two gray lines. When you get a full bar below the bands, you're in short mode. Obviously, vice versa. When you get a full bar above the bands, you're in long mode. But let's look at short mode. So right here. If I squeeze the charts, let me just get rid of my cursor. Here you're in long mode, and now here you're in short mode. Reason why, can we see the whole thing? The reason why, the reason why we're in short mode is we have a full bar below the band. That's below the lower part of the band. And on the upside, you need a full bar to the upside above the upper band. So we got a full bar. Now we're in short mode, but we don't take a trade. When we get our first bullish candle, we short. That's where my system is shorting. When I get a first continuation candle, I short again. And I'm targeting 10 points. If I don't get my 10 points and I get a bullish candle, I short again. I get my first continuation candle, I short again. Eventually, when I hit my 10, now in the evening, I go for 5 points, because look at the range. It's 2.86. I'm not getting 10 points. In the evening, I go for 5 points. Now, here's where the selectivity comes in. Do not start this. Let's say this run ran quite a bit lower. and got extended from the bands, do not start taking those trades because your stop loss is going to be far. It's quite a ways up back to the bands. The best place to start this is right in the beginning and take the first one until you hit your target. So you would sell, 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 you would sell. Really, again, what I'm trying for is I'm trying for 5 points off the most recent continuation bar. That's important. So once this continuation bar here, the red one forms, I short and I'm looking for 5 points. In the evening, 10 in the day. But I didn't get my 5 points, so I go short again, and we get a continuation bar. I'm looking for 5 points. Did we get it? 87, this goes to 82. Yeah, we got it. So I would have had 4 positions, and I got it. Now I'm short again. I'm short. Did we get 5 points? No. Short, short. Did we get 5 points here? 82, 76, you got 5 points. We got it. We got another 4 out. I'm looking for the first retrace bar. Short. First continuation, I short again. So what did I do here? Just to go, let me change the cursor. We got the first retrace bar, and I manually entered. Now I'm waiting for my first continuation. But you see, again, I'm just playing with it right now. But this is what I'm telling you. Don't enter far. Don't start what I just did. Don't start far from the bands. Now you start, because now you're in the bands. So if you get a continuation bar, a red candle, a bearish candle, you short. If we get a full bar above the upper band, that's it. You're stopped out. And as I said, the best way to judge it is by how many points you get. And this morning when I ran it, I got 200 points out. So that's a lot of points. I was trading a 3 lot as the starting size. That's $6 per point, and I got up to 1,200. So yeah, that's 200. That's 200 points. So what can 200 points do at a 2 lot? That is $800 in a day. Even that's too aggressive. You know what? Honestly, I think even a 1 lot is good enough with this. 300-400 in a day. Yeah, you're going to have days when you stop out, but if it can chug along and pass your account, let's say in 2 weeks, let's run some numbers on that. Let's say you win 70% of the days. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That leaves you with net 4 days. 4 times 400 is 1,600. Yeah, you would need about 20 days out of 1 lot. So you determine, that's assuming 70% of your days you win the 200 points and 30% of your days you lose the 200 points. So here, if we get a bearish bar now, I'm going to short another 3 lot. Oh, and well, again, there's a lot of settings in here. How many times it enters, you can choose. Right now I have it set for 10. So it will actually take 10 entries until it stops taking an entry. So again, if you get in close to the bands, you're not going to get into that 10 entry level. Like now I only have 1 entry. It's a 3 lot. So theoretically, the way I'm trading it right now, I can go as high as a 30 lot because I can take 10 entries. So if you're very far away from the band and you just start, you can short, 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 short. You know, as it's slowly grinding higher, you're accumulating a bigger and bigger position. So you probably want to stay away from there. So I'm going to put in a filter. Like if we're, I don't know, 20 points away from the bands, or a certain, you know, let's say 4 ATR away from the bands, not to take a trade, because you don't want to be entering a trade and accumulate really that large of a position. So then you would say, well, just take less entries. Yeah, well, you don't want to get in 6 times or 4 times and have an average cost, you know, an average selling price, you know, down quite a distance away from the bands. You want to be near the bands. Butterstuns. Good evening. Yeah, it's going to go in. It's just right now, it's in the early stages of development. So I'm just kind of learning its personality. I want to see what it generates. And I prefer to do it in live market conditions. You can do it on Renko too. If I got the Renko, I did it on Renko today, actually. Let me just see where my sources are. Renko, let's see if it works. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you can do it on the Renko too. Let me show you an example. Holy shit, did we stay above the bands. Wow, what a fucking day. Holy shit. Okay, so change my cursor. We're below the bands. But I'm going to just start you off on a new sequence. So in order to start a new sequence, we have to get above the bands. Why is it? Oh, we're like this because I'm in a position. It's far. You got to get above the bands. This is not far away. You're not going to accumulate 10 positions over here. Because even if you take on the first retrace and on the first continuation bar, it's not going to go sideways 5 times like that. Very unlikely. If we continue lower, you'll probably just get stopped out on a 2 lot. You know, and so you'd get your 8 points or whatever. These are 10, 20. Yeah, you need about 3 points. 3 bars, I mean. You need about 3 bars to get hit take profit. 10, 20, 40. You would enter again over here short. You would enter long. You'd get your take profit somewhere around here. You'd enter again, enter again, enter again, enter again, take your take profit. But you don't want to start it when you're far away. I want to find an area that crosses, like, let's say up here. You don't want to start over here. You don't want to take your first short, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. You know, that's too much. You're too far away. So you wait. You be patient. You wait for the price to come back near the bands over here. Or if you're really patient and you're really disciplined, wait for it to touch the bands. I call it the band bounce trade. And as soon as you hit the band bounce, you assume we're going to bounce off the bands. No, the bands aren't magic. It's just, you can just draw a line anywhere, but that's my line in the sand. Get a bounce off the bands. First entry. If you don't, go long. If you don't hit take profit, you enter on the first retrace and on the first continuation. If you don't hit profit, you just keep adding till you hit take profit. You do it again. We're not far away from the bands, but when you get far away from the bands, you want to stop. So that's what I'm saying. You got to use a little bit of discretion here because you don't want to accumulate a large loss as you get under. You come back down near the bands, maybe an inch away, 10 points, you start up again because you won't get screwed. So here's a prime location now to start looking for entries to the short side. And we did not get a full bar above the band, so I can enter another 3 lot here. And I will stop out on the 1 minute. Let me just change it. BBT. Not sure what BBT stands for. Anybody know what BBT stands for? Be right back. Could it stand for be right back, but he just doesn't spell well? Okay, let's get up. Top step here. Band bounce trade. Ah, yeah, the band bounce trade. The BBT. Not to be confused with the BBC. Okay, so here's a prime example if anybody's still watching. First short, which was a little far away, but I still took it, was on this retrace bar, the first white Heiken SG. I run it on both. I don't know if I have a preference yet, to be honest with you. Probably it will be Renko's. Second trade was on, then you're waiting for your next entry on the continuation bar, which was here. Now, I'm going to measure 90, 85. I'm going for 5 points in the evening. So in this case, it is loss management. I'll put it at 85. Buy limit. That's pretty much break-even trade. It's the best I can do over here. Unless it comes close to it, forms a retrace bar, I'll enter again a continuation bar. Once I get a first continuation bar, I can adjust my my take profit. So yesterday I traded this in the overnight session. I went up I went up 90, down 90, up 90. It was kind of losing and winning consistently. About $90. Ended up for the evening on the positive, 100 and something. I hit one winner around 9 o'clock. I think it was to the downside using the Heiken Eshies. Let's go take a quick look. 15, 14, 13, 9, 2, 17. It was at 9 p.m. I don't think it'll show because of my trade. It's too compressed. We're too far away. So, well, I got distracted. I'm supposed to short on this continuation bar because we still didn't have a full bar above the bands. So I'm selling another 3. And if we get a red bar, I'm going to sell another 3. Remember, I can do this up to 10 times. I can get up to a 30 lot. And when this red bar forms, which it just formed right there, I now readjust my price. This is no longer valid. It is now, for the evening session, 5 points below this. So this is 89.50. Now I'm going down to 84.50 on a 12 lot. That's my, where I'm covering. 12 lot, 84.50. Right there. 84.25. What the hell's the difference? There. So now it's not a losing trade if it actually triggers. Do you like trading AM session the most? Oh my God, yeah. Who likes this? It's too quiet here. Maybe after 9 o'clock, sometimes it picks up. The middle of the night session is fun. I like the 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., but then I'm just a zombie the next day and I need 2 days to recover. So, for adrenaline and for fun, which is not what trading is supposed to be, I love the open, like 5 seconds after the open, which is another advantage to the X platform, Top Step X or Platform X. They're the only ones I know that really allow you to enter and fill you within 5 seconds right after the open. I like to try and catch that first push. I'm pretty good at it, although sometimes it gets away from me. And it's not the greatest thing because it tempts me to get angry and trade on tilt, and so it's probably best to stay away from that. But I do like the AM session. But volatility's been terrible lately. It's been very discouraging, almost by 10, 10, 15. Where the range is so small on the 1 minute candles, it's hard to get any continuation on anything. Okay, well, I would like to see us tag into 84 and a quarter. It's not going to be the biggest winner, but it gives me a reset and I get to start the process over again. One little 3-point dump. That's all you need. A burp. Is this market moving? Oh, is this market moving? Tell me about it. This market is moving. If you look really closely at the charts, you can actually see the candles moving. Nah, not really much going on. Not much going on. 713. You know where this system can get hurt, though, if you have a big position? Oh, and then you're near the news. You got to be careful. See, those are the obstacles. That's what makes trading tough, especially for a system like this. You know, what happens if you're accumulating a position from 9:15 and it's coming up, sorry, that was an accident, coming up to 10 o'clock, and there's news at 10 o'clock. And imagine you're near your stop loss. You take it out because you're going to have a lot of slippage. They're dangerous. Yeah, pretty much. You know what? I get to test my the algo still a bit on the Renko charts and stuff. So Let's see if the first trade can be a winner. We touched it, didn't take any out. I hate that, especially when it's a real trade and not on sim. I don't know if we just notice how often it touches and then goes back, and actually even sometimes stops you out. Give me a second. I'm still here, I think. Let me check the audio mixer. Actually, let's change that message. I'm not going to say the quotes are out of whack in this case because it's not the quotes. There we go. That's more realistic. Don't blame it on the quotes all the time. Shit. Okay. How do I get back? Oh, I never know where anything is. Too many buttons. Still waiting to hit take profit. Not sure how much it would be if we hit 87, 84, 3 points, 12, 24, 36, 369. It'd be about $100. Let me make it 3 points, 84. Let's make it 83.75. That'll be about $100. Oh shit. No. There was a bullish candle. That should be another 3. Things have changed. Sell. And that's a bearish candle. That's also another 3. Sell. And now take profit. It's 5 points under this one. 85. Take profit goes down to 80. And yes, Butter Stunts has got to go. Have fun. Thanks. You too. Yeah. Well, I'll send you the proceeds as long as you cover the loss. Okay, theoretically, I entered late on, I think, 4 of these out of these 6, so I should have a better price. I should be in probably. My average price should have been around 88. And as you can see, the position size does start to get a little large, 18 already. That's why I think starting with a 1 lot is better, not a 3 lot. A 3 lot is way too aggressive. I think a 3 lot is good for a 250K account or something. You make $1,000 a day. Your target is 10,000. In 20 days, hopefully you can get there. And your losses are relatively small if you have a $6,000 drawdown. It's not a big deal if you lose $200 on a trade, even though you've accumulated a larger size position. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, let me work on the setup a little bit. Things got screwed up. Open preview projector. So, yes, if there is another bearish candle, when this closes, I do take another one. I mean, that's how it's coded. 2, 1, and it's red. We add again. And now we go 5 points from the close over here. So it's, let's say 88.50. Now we go up to 83.50. That's our exit. You know, you can combine this with a bias also. You don't have to do it on a purely technical basis the way I'm doing and just take every trade. You can wait until you bounce off a significant level and then start taking it, let's say, to the long side, using that level as your stop out, so you get a full bar under the level. You know, if we're talking about a low, let's say a US session low or an overnight session low, you wait till you touch the low, till you wick it, then you start taking the trades to the long side. If you get a full bar below the low, you stop. Then maybe you reverse course right away. And if it gets back above that level, you go long again till you catch one decent move and you end up green for the day. Yeah, I see, trading in the evening, it's really tough. You're working so hard just to try and get 5 points. A 5-point move, continuation off a first candle. Although this one here, 89.50. Really? You see, I was caught sleeping. This one should have taken me out, I'm thinking. That really looks like that was 5 points. 89.50. 84 and a quarter. Yeah, I should have had it at 84.50. I theoretically should have been out, but we got a bullish candle. I got a short again. We're accumulating a large position. This could be painful if it goes the opposite way. Bluetooth. Hold on, Al. I lost my Bluetooth speaker. Sorry, my mic wasn't on. Ouch. We're going to get burned if this goes up. Shouldn't go up too far. I mean, we're at 90. The upper band is at 90, and the previous day's close, Monday's close, was at 96. So let's say worst case scenario, we lose 10 points. 48 could be a $480 loss. $480 loss on 6 is what? How much? If it's $6 a point. 80 points, is that it? 42 is 70, yeah. Could be about 80 points. Combined for all the 24 contracts all added together. But, of course, on the other hand, you can always get a spike lower as well. Oh, shit. See, once again, caught sleeping at the switch. I'm supposed to take another short. There was a bullish candle here. I have it set for taking up to 10 trades. And we get to add one more on a bearish candle. And then that's it. And our fate is in the market's hands. And yes, we could set it to take less entries, or what we can do is when we're inside the bands, we only take it once. So let's say on 1, 2, 3, and that would be it, because we're pretty much getting the same price and just making the position larger and larger. Actually, you see, that's why I like to do this, because I get these insights. Why accumulate a larger and larger position at the same area? Makes no sense. It's not doing anything for the trade. All it's doing is just making the trade larger and larger. So there we go. Now I know not to do that on the next round, because that's just greed, hoping that it goes in your favor as the position gets larger and larger, and it puts more of the account at risk. Could stop you out quicker. Doesn't really serve a purpose. And you're, in my opinion, gambling, because you don't know which are the winning trades and which are the losing trades. So why accumulate a larger and larger position inside that consolidation? Yeah. See, I don't get those insights if I could have just put the bot on and let it go. But I don't get those insights as like I do when I take it manually. Remind me. There's not a lot. Were you the one who once came into the, if we get a full bar now, I have to get out, which wouldn't be a bad loss here at this level here. So within 1 minute, if that bar can't touch the upper band, I should make that upper band a little brighter, especially if I'm going to talk about it. I didn't really plan on talking about it. I don't think people like bots. But it's the evening session. There's not much to do, so. Were you the one that came into the Discord chat once and you were sitting in the back on a couch against the wall? Was that you, or is that Butterstunts? I get a feeling that was you. Learned my lesson last month. Now I adjust price 100%. Show me what it wants to do. Yeah. Uh-oh, got to get out. 27. That's it. That's a full. So there you go. That's a full candle. Put a buy bid to get out. Hopefully it'll fill me. Cancel the part that take profit, which was there. Now let's see what this. Got to get out. That's the. There we go. Let me get rid of those things. They're. So that cost $271. Not bad. Can't complain. If the trade hit, it probably would have made about $200 at that size if it would have gone down 5 points under. But like I said, we don't know. We could have gotten a spike candle and this thing could have shot up to, 25,010, and that really would have damaged the account. So that's why I said to accumulate in a consolidation like this, because we haven't gone above the band, to accumulate short positions. How many did I accumulate there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah. Max 2. Max 2 inside the bands. And then let it go. Let it do its thing. Ah, okay. Butter stunts. No, that was you. Okay, okay. Butter stunts, butter stunts. I don't remember. One of you is named Darius. I don't remember which one. I'm confusing you guys. And it's funny because it's you two that I confuse. And Bama. Bama, butter stunts, and oh my God. Okay, you're Darius, yeah. Butters. I'm trying to remember Butters' name then. Bama is Nathan. Butter stunts, I don't remember. Wait, let me see. Let's see if it comes to me. Oh, red bar. Red. Oh yeah, I remember Butters' first name. Popcorn. I'm sorry, that was funny to me. I forgot what I was saying. Doesn't matter. Butters. No longer am I trading on the couch. That was kind of nice. Garrett, that's it. I should have remembered. You know what would be easier for me to remember your name if your alias started with the same letter? Like Butter Stunts for Bobby, Gutter Stunts for Garrett. Gutter Stunts goes good too. Actually, I think it's better. Yeah, let's change everyone's alias. Skeletor Emperor was Skeleton. What did we call him? Skeleton something. Never even noticed it was Skeletor. I don't even think it's Skeletor. I don't even think it's Emperor, his second one, because I think I confused it with Emperor also. I had them both wrong. Gutter stunts, yeah, I like it. Butter stunt sounds like you're slipping all over the road. Gutter stunt sounds like you're up on people's homes riding their gutters. Now that's a visual. I don't know if you guys know, but the all the AI tools. But the big one now that everyone's having a heart attack over is Nano Banana. Wait, let me get a 3-lot here in 20 seconds. Okay, I have time. Let's get a Gutter Stunts image. See what it gives me. Oh, there we go. We closed 3-lot. See, what the problem also is with that big accumulation now, I have a $270 loss. Even if I go for a 6-lot or a 12-lot eventually, and I get 5 points, 12 is what, 24? I'll only make back about a third of that. That's no good. Yeah, you don't want to accumulate too large of a position. I think the 10 is wrong. I think you really got to wait till you're near the bands and get 2, 3, or 4 max. That way it's recoverable in one trade. Did we get our 5 points there? 92. No, we got to get over the previous day's close. 92. We got to get 97. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just put it there. Sell limit. There you go, Sparky. But the thing is, even if I get back like 80, 90, it's an accumulation strategy. Eh? It just continues taking it on, you know, over and over and over again. Yeah, it's not doing a good job. Let me try again. Copy. I'm not watching the chat. Ah, that's it. No, it's Skeleton Explorer. Okay. Yes, he's Skeletor Emperor, and we were calling him Skeleton Explorer. Yeah, that's it. Can I squeeze this in? There we go. We're out. So this is the best I got for gutter stunts right now. But it didn't do a good job. You're supposed to be riding the gutters. They didn't follow the instructions. Okay, well, that reduces the loss a little bit. I will get in again on the next bearish candle. I'll take a long. In the meantime, I'll play with AI. Let's get ChatGPT involved. Dealer 67, Nightbot 22, Dealer 11, Butters wins with a 73. Oh, there we go. I get a little bit of a better price. There's the first. Oh, wasn't supposed to be a 6-lot. Cancel. Nope. It's only supposed to be a 3-lot, 2-lot. Buy market. Good enough. There's the first 3-lot. Are we getting our bullish candle? Yes, we do. There we go. Let's take a 3 lot, buy bid. Much better, but still not in the gutter. Let's see. There's this one. Can you see it? There's this image, but you're not in the gutter. I got to get you in the gutters. It's not listening to the instructions. Maybe it doesn't understand the word gutter. Maybe that's not what you guys call them in the US. Here we call them gutters. Okay, I know what I need to do. The roof. As I get inside. Oh, 5 lot, hold on, 5 points, I mean, because it's evening session, 95.075. We got to go to 0075, sell limit. It's not a 3 lot, it's a 6 lot. Enter. Okay, let's see if we can get taken out. Okay, much better. Much better, I like this. Download. Yeah, these are good. I don't know if I should show this to you. I don't want to give you any ideas. Downloads. Let me open it up. Not a valid file. Got to change the name. Rename. End 123. PNG. We'll make it smaller so you can see it. Bring it across. Minimize. What's that? Oh, wow. It's a nice image, actually. What just happened? File. Open. There we go. Took a little bit of effort, but not bad. Did we get taken out yet? Still no? Okay. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the color of the bands since I got nothing else to do. For the moment, let's make the green band red, green. And the bottom band, let's give it a reddish tone. Yeah. That image, well, you saw it small. That image was pretty impressive. Full screen, 1080p. It was a really nice image. Small, it didn't look that impressive, but large, it was really nice. Let me go look at it again. I really liked it. Yeah, wow. And the detail is pretty good. Maybe not the water off the back wheel. Oh, let me go over there. The water off the back wheel, not that good, but the detail is pretty good on the guy. I don't know how it shows up on your stream, but on the screen it's pretty good. But I didn't want you hopping a house from one to the other. I wanted you actually riding in the gutter. Anyways, okay. Oh, wait. You see, I was supposed to have another 3 lot on this red candle here. Let's hopefully I can get it by limit. I don't want to get I don't want to get a worse price. Can we get filled yet? There we do. I lost count. Don't know if I'm supposed to be long here at 97. I think I am. I don't remember the 97 price. That's another long. 97. This brings it up to 02. Actually, if we can get a little bit of a push, I think this trade can eat up the entire loss. We just need a winner. Yeah, Spark. Yeah, I know. You want more food. Give me one push. Let's wake up here. 2.52 range on the 1 minute. That's lousy. Were you around, anyone? Were you guys around when we hit 25,000? I was saying that was like a real easy trade to fade. There we go. There we go. Hold on. I had the wrong size. I should be out of everything. Sell ask, sell market. There we go. Boom, down $61 still, but there will be more trades. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I was saying that was a pretty easy trade to fade off 25,000. You can't get a bigger whole number than that. And if I look when we hit it, right there, 25,000. And we came off it. That was an easy trade. That was probably the easiest trade of the year. Although, would I have taken it? Who knows? 154. All trades are easy, eh? When you're looking in hindsight. It's so easy to be a left side trader. It's much harder to be a right side trader or a right side of the chart trader. Guys, daytraders.com. You should take a look at them. I wholeheartedly give them my seal of approval. 90% off. One-time eval fee. It's not monthly. And their activation fee is quite low. I know everybody's going crazy over Take Profit Trader. Oh, you only pay one time. I know, you don't pay the activation fee. Yeah, but they're getting you for $130 on every eval. Or 140 or 110 or 102, whatever it is. Here, take as long as you want. Take your eval. Get in. No monthly fees. Take as long as you want. I got myself a 250K account. I got myself a 25K account. I think my 250K account is, let me open it up. Let's see what it's at. I think one of them is in drawdown, not the 250K, the 25K. But you know, oh shit, it's true. You know what? No stress, man. Just take your time. You don't have, and it's with Platform X. Let's put it up. Bring it down to here. I do have the ability to show it. Project X, there you go. Yeah, so what do I got? My 250K account is at 253.69, and my 25K account is at 24,864. So it's 130 in drawdown. I'm going to trade it tomorrow, actually. I don't know if you guys can see that, but if I put that up here, you can see the account balances, maybe all the way up here. No. Oh, I know it's in the way. This guy's in the way. The account. Now, if I raise it, you can probably see the account balances. Where's the account balance? Oh, right there. Yeah, there's the account balances. So, yeah, these guys have a lot of features. No profit split. The eval fee is not monthly. They have an automated payout approval. You get Project X. There's one other really good feature with them. I forgot what it is. I forgot what it is, but yeah, I'm really impressed with their setup, their layout. I think they have Trade-Evade. If I'm not mistaken, I think they also have Quantower, a full version of Quantower. So if you take the 50K account for $32, $37, somewhere around there, it's 90% off. You get a fully working licensed version of Quantower that you don't have to pay monthly for. I mean, just that on its own is worth, I know my son was paying once data. He was paying Apex on a monthly basis. I told him, just pass the account, pay the activation fee, the one-time activation fee. At least you're not paying $40 a month. He had it for like a year and a half. He probably put he probably put $600-$700 into it. But you do have to take a trade. I think it's once every 10 days. So let me close that because I'm not trading them now. We got a bearish candle. I went long a 3-lot on the next bullish candle. On the next bullish candle, I will add to my position. We're down 60. Hello again from Florida, land of the orange orchard tree. I don't know. Land of the fresh orange juice. Is it true Ron DeSantis wants to make orange juice free for everyone? I lost my Bluetooth. I lost one of them. My right Bluetooth earpiece. Does anybody want to start a GoFundMe? Hey, Omnius. I was telling Butterstunts. I don't know if you were here. Hold on, let me see. 53. No, that's a bearish candle. I was saying that his name Butterstunts. I keep thinking his name starts with the letter B, like Bobby, Billy. Since his name is, oh, look who's showing up. I love it. Let him plug in.
What?
Oh, you're going with the little icon? You're not, are you in your pajamas?
Shit, you think I wear pajamas?
I think you wear pajamas.
We're from Florida. We're half naked.
Which half? Top or bottom? Butterstunts. I was telling him, since his name is Garrett, it should start with a G. So
whose name's Garrett? Butters?
Butters. So I was saying, okay, so then your name should be Gutter Stunts, not Butter Stunts. Take a look at. Did you see the image I created? Let me get it opened.
I found out the other day that there's a name they call people. It's Butters.
Okay.
It's I was gonna do this, but I was gonna do that, but Butters.
Yeah, Butters. That sounds like me. Do you see the image? There he is, riding in the gutters of the homes. Gutter stunts. Yes, remember what I told you today? I just closed it. I spent too much time doing nonsense like that. Okay, I gotta take another 3 lot.
Camera on. It's just a microphone. You wanna say hi?
Hi, Paulson.
Hey, I was wondering who it is. Gonna be the daughter or the son? It's the daughter. How are you? You're good?
Hi, what? Oh, hi, person.
I heard we're gonna do a music video. A music video. I want a cameo appearance in there. I want to have an appearance in your video if you make one.
Are you gonna be dancing?
I'll do whatever the director tells me to do.
We'll get the whole crew dance. We'll get Butters dancing.
I'm a
Skeletor
professional.
dancing.
I'm a professional. I do what the director tells me to do.
Dancing.
We'll get the whole Futures crew dancing.
Everyone has to send in a cameo.
We'll all be the girls said we're all gonna be dancing the K-pop Demon Hunters.
I'm gonna have to Google that and see what that is.
What song?
Damn.
Golden?
Oh, I thought K-pop was the band. Demon Hunters was the song. I misunderstood.
I think it's like a cartoon or something. I think that's the whole.
Cartoon.
I think that's the whole name of it. Is K-pop Demon Hunter, and then they have a song.
Yeah, I know the song. They're coming to get you, the K-pop Demon Hunters. Watch out behind.
So the part of me, it's on my harmony. You're starting to realize this is what it sounds like.
Yeah, got a concert going on over here. See what it's like in my house.
We all paid our dues.
I definitely don't think that every day.
No, me neither. Once in a blue moon, I'll sing. Bye, bid. Had another 3 lot here.
You're like, hey, why don't you get on the mic? Now you see why?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I try to encourage my kids to come down, but they don't. I think I'll get my daughter, though. I really do. She didn't say no.
It's a good start.
I have a hard time getting my boys just to come in the chat, even.
I think they'd be more into it. Don't stand at the back.
I'm trying. They don't listen to me. I want them to start their own channel. I think they have such an advantage. Twins, both of them trading ICT. You put them, they're young, they're well built. You put them side by side on the same desk, not on different cameras like you and me.
Remember, you got the black guys. What are they?
Oh yeah, those 2 twins. Yeah, I've seen that one. I like
the Hogs twins or whatever.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am. I don't want to ask you how old you think I am because then you're going to go higher than it is.
How old do you think he is?
No, I'm 60. I don't want to hear it.
499.
499.
I think I heard one of them say the other day, like 20 is like really old.
It is. When you're that age, it is.
We're going up about mommy, and get a good and you need to get a good and
Oh man, I wish I would record that and I would put that over your face, Omnius, when you're on stream. That would be you singing.
That'd be me saying.
Yeah, I would go to AI. I would put that in. I would make it full screen.
I can sing it way better than you.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me this back. Why don't you go do something productive?
No.
You try and sing it.
Give me a rap that starts with, "Hey, my name is Omnius," and then just, make up the rest.
Yeah. Go do your stuff.
No, you're not going to give that to me. I would have pulled the audio out of the YouTube.
The one kid
stream.
don't want to eat, and the other kid wants to eat thirds.
Oh, they're home? Both of them already? What time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Shit.
No, that's good. Go away.
Go away. You have to follow that up with an "I love you." I love you, but go away. That's how you say it.
He's like, I want more food. I want more food. I'm like, why don't you go eat your sister's? So I'm like, she's gonna eat it.
I got to get a little icon for an avatar, whatever. When I disconnect the camera, I just get this stupid. I get the controller for the Titan sub.
Titan
Kind of, yeah, the one there that you said they had a controller from an Xbox.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm listening to you and the kids at the same time. And
Cell limit.
how's the trading been going?
It's not bad.
This
I
fine
can't complain.
evening.
I can't complain. I'm getting some setups here, based on the bot. I'm still working out some of the fine details. And I was telling
I was going to jump in
Darius-
earlier, but it seemed like you had a good conversation going with somebody.
Well, I was telling Darius that I learned here that you don't want to keep accumulating at the same level because it serves no purpose. You don't know which trade's going to be a winner. So you're just gambling by accumulating a larger and larger position at the same level. It needs to be a different level, so I need to code that in. And also, if we get too far extended away from the bands, you don't want to start taking new trades because you can get too large of a position if that happens to be where price is going to reverse and go in the other direction, because it's always going to happen. Price is always going to find a bottom and then reverse. So you don't want to be shorting and picking up 10 trades.
We're looking
So
for
yeah,
longs. You long?
I am. Tomorrow I'm going to do it at a 1 lot starting size. So instead of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes more sense.
Yeah, just jump in. Full port.
Full port. No more full porting ever again. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I leave that for everybody else. Nah, serious. Double size, maybe triple size, like on an FOMC, whatever, PPI, CPI day after the news comes out, because I like the volatility and I usually trade well. I can catch the trends or the momentum, the pushes most times, but no, full port no more. That's it.
It never works for me anyways.
Yeah. Well, like you said, it develops bad habits and then you want to do it again the next day. But there's one good thing with all that I've gotten to. When I screw up, which is rarely now, as you can see, but it still happens. In the evening, I reflect and I say to myself, okay, tomorrow you're starting from scratch. You're going right down to the bottom. You're trading small. You're trading extremely selective. Not even going to take all your setups. You're just going to choose the good ones, and I just bring it right down. I bring the volume all the way down. So
yeah, sometimes you need a reset. Sometimes you need a reset.
Yeah, it resets the brain. I bring the volume all the way down. Because the worst thing that can happen is to get into that frame of mind and then have it continue 2, 3, 4 days in a row. Because for me, that would be like destroying all the work I did on the mental game. Oh, come on. Serious again?
I just kind of make fun of it. I'm not a person that full ports very much.
Yeah.
Unless I want to. I mean,
that's the wrong mentality, though. That's the, if you have the gambling mentality, honestly, if you have the gambling mentality for that day, you're gonna bring it into the sim funded, and you're gonna bring it into if ever you have a real account, You got to do this properly. What's the big deal? Okay. Does it matter when your kid starts walking? You know, I remember when my kids were young. Oh, my kid started walking when he was 18 months. My kids, you know, okay, so my kid started a little bit later than yours. Is it going to matter when they're 14? Are you even going to know? You know, it won't make a difference. So what's the best thing? The best thing is take your time. Get your first account. Take 30 days.
Actually, I would disagree, because when they start walking early, start developing the brain earlier.
But really, a month? You think a month makes a difference, or 2 months in the big picture?
Well, my kids started walking at 9 months, so you add
I
2
don't remember
months.
what the numbers were, but
You add 2 months to that, you're talking a quarter of a lifetime.
yeah, quarter of a lifetime. But then when you look at the big picture and they're 18, 19, 20 years old, it doesn't matter. But anyways, regardless of children and the development of children, that's not the point. But when it comes to developing your accounts and your portfolio of accounts, you know, if you're better to be a slow and steady trader and just build them up rather than gamble. Because what happens with the people that gamble occasionally, you keep hearing it. Oh shit, I lost all my accounts again. 9 weeks later, oh shit, I lost all my accounts again. You know, it's that snakes and ladders, and you're going all the way back down to the beginning, starting with a new eval, and nah, it's just not worth it. Just milk the accounts, and that's it. Do it the way it's supposed to be done. There was a guy, Roderick. Hey, Bama. Didn't see you, sorry. There was a guy, I think he's called Roderick or something. He has a channel.
Bama, good morning.
Good evening. 8 p.m.
Everybody hates it when you say good morning at night.
Yeah, Roderick. What does he do? He professes to stay at a one lot. You can do a lot of money. He says he's got a lot of sim funded accounts already. He did that to me yesterday, yeah. He says
Look,
he has a lot of.
If you're not sleeping, it's morning time, because I'm mourning the fact that I'm not sleeping. That's the way I look at it. But you can say good evening too, whatever that means. Potato, potato.
So Omnius needs you all to submit your best hip hop dance. Film it, post it in the Discord. He's making a music video.
The girl wants to sing a music video, so Mike said he's going to dance. He's going to be in it, so might as well get the entire Futures crew in it. We need everybody to put on a pink tutu and film a dance.
Okay, you're going too far. I'll give you a red shirt.
Red shirt. You can you can keep a good beat. You can do the belly drum.
Oof. And the other day, Mike
said he took a nap. He ready to trade. That's the mentality right there, right? Take a nap. I'm taking a nap and be ready to trade.
I remember when I started this, I wanted to do full overnighters, you know, from like 8 p.m. till 11 a.m. the next day, at least once a week, if not twice a week. Can't do it, though. It just burns me out.
Much talking.
What? No, at the middle of the night, I used to play my music loud. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. I was playing the music loud. I was having fun. I didn't really care.
There you go.
I did, but it just took me too long to recover the next 2 days.
You got Bama and Joker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joker stayed with me a few times till 4, 5, 6 in the morning, I remember.
Y'all ready to pull an all-nighter?
Yeah, not today.
Bama said he's well rested.
My wife's home this week. The list of things to do is really long. You'd be surprised how many things around the house a bored housewife can find to do.
Telling me.
Shit, my son even told her, get out of my office. She's like redesigning the whole thing. This is where I work. It doesn't have to be nice for you. It has to be nice for me. And the one person who wants to redesign her room, my daughter, My wife says no to. It's so funny. She comes to me and says, Dad, I want to redesign my room. After my wife said no. And she goes, Mom said no. What do you say? Well, do it. It's your room. Have a good time. Shit, my wife must get so pissed at me. Come on, leave the girl alone. You only live once. Really? What's it going to change? However she does it.
I don't know how people trade this.
I know. It's discouraging.
Are we long? Are we short? I don't even know.
So
Do you do
this
like
doesn't-
everybody else and just keep buying, averaging down?
Well, that is sort of what my system does, but if we get on the other side of the bands, it bails. And then it tries and goes in the other direction. I'm going to get out. This is my last trade, whatever it is. And then I'm gone. Still in, yep. 30, it's down $30, 180. It's down only 6 points average per contract. Like I said, that's really what you're tracking. You're not tracking the dollar amount because the dollar amount's related to the size. I pulled out 200 points per contract.
200 points.
Yeah, that's what it did. That's what it pulled out. Like right now, if you look at this loss, so this is how I would calculate it. 15 contracts.
Yeah.
It's $30 a point for that size. And if I take a loss here of 10 points, then that'll be minus $300, and that's 10 points. So yeah, I was trading for $6 a contract, $6 an entry there, whatever, at a 3 lot, and we pulled out $1,200 at the end of the day. That was 200 points.
She's busy.
That's about what I think it's going to do. This one's going to stop. Yeah, that's going to be shitty. Well, anyways, we'll see how we recover tomorrow. So far, we still don't have a stop out. A full candle below, though, will get me out. And the timing will be perfect because I think my boy's here. I hear the dog barking. The alarm is ringing. Yes, I've said it before. Yes, I'll probably say it again later or in the future. That's the life of a person who doesn't do well at losing weight. I'm back on a plan with intermittent fasting starting at like 7 p.m. Tomorrow I'm going to be grumpy. I don't get to eat now till tomorrow noon. But I'm starting to get too many aches and pains, too much inflammation. This time it's not my wife's suggestion, it came from me. And usually when it comes from you.
So what are you doing? Back on the diet?
Yeah, not anything spectacular. Just cutting out the carbs, protein in the morning and a light supper. I had a salad today for supper, believe it or not.
You might as well just do the fast diet for 3 days.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a video on that. They said it's pretty spectacular if you do that.
Well, look at it this way. You could try to eat that whatever you've been eating for a month, or you could go on a fast diet for 3 days, 3 or 4 days. Might as well do it all at once, get it over with.
Yeah, it's a good way to kickstart it.
And go from the fast diet to a cleanse diet for 7 days.
Yeah, I saw a plan like that also. What did he have? It was a 14-day plan. But he went to the fast diet at the end. Actually, he worked into it instead of doing it at the beginning. Nah, but I got to. Like I said, too many aches and pains. The body is complaining. Okay, still hanging on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buy a 3 lot. Filled. 5 points higher. 94. 99.75 is my exit. We'll make it 99 and a quarter if we can pop up there. This won't even be a losing trade. The ice cream man's here. Did you hear the bell? Oh, he's gone. It's true. Shit. I gotta save my thing. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. One decent push. 5 points, 6 points. I can end this trade.
Boo!
Boos! I almost pooped my pants. I said almost.
Oh,
It was close. It was a close call. I got to squeeze the butt cheeks just in time.
Scared?
Was I scared? No, you didn't do it loud enough.
Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. CD gone. It's gone.
see what I got to put up with? Your kids randomly break in and stuff like that.
Mm. It spooked me. Hmm. Which one did I have? Let me change my scene. It's going to be a big mess, guys. This scene is... Oh, it's not so bad. This scene has all those sources. Which was the one?
Cancel all orders!
Yeah, that was the one that made a loud noise right at the beginning.
Sure did that when the girl was yelling.
You ever play them the concentration game where you're staring closely at the monitor trying to do the maze and then a scary face comes out and screams? You know what I'm talking about?
No, but we've watched some videos that do stuff like that.
Yeah, I did it to my kids. Oh, did they cry when they were younger? Did they cry? Why did you do that? But after they got over it, they did it to their friends, and their parents say one of their kids didn't sleep for like, I don't know, months because of that.
The girl's still mad at me because when she was in the crib, I put on a mask, scared her with it. Like, dang, girl, that was like 4 years ago. Get over it.
Yeah, we had one of those too.
5 years ago.
We had a monkey mask. The kids got so angry because it scared them. My wife threw it away because she knew I would still use it.
Man, these girls, they hold a grudge.
Okay, I'm going to...
Butter said he forgot about something. What did he forget about?
The cancel all orders thing.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Okay,
Fine.
I'm done. That's it. My day ends at -16 for the -116 for the evening on sim account. Last night was sim account. If I stream tomorrow, it will be on sim account. I still am forward testing the strategy, learning its personality, its characteristics, what I can expect from it in a day. But I like what I'm seeing, and especially if you selectively choose when you apply it onto the charts, I think it's going to be a nice one. But I've said that before. You know that. Oh, the concentration game. Oh, yeah, that concentration game. That's fun. Well, you'll have your moment. You got to wait another 5 years till your kid's like 6 years old, 7 years old, and then you get to do it.
Where do you find it at?
If we're still around, I'll remind you. What?
Where do you find it at?
You just go on YouTube and type in concentration game or something like that, and it'll come up. But, you know, there's different ones. Some aren't that really, some don't startle you as much. There's one that's really good.
Yeah, find me that one. I like to torture my kids.
Yeah, that's a good one because it's right at the hard part, right where you're like really focusing to get that ball to go through the maze and not touch the walls. And you're like looking closely and you failed already like 3 or 4 times. It lets you fail like 3 or 4 times. So you're not, you're really not expecting it because now you're on your 4th try. And then this like scary mask and a really loud noise comes out. And,
I like it already.
Yeah, yeah, that scares the kids. Okay, guys, I'm gone. My boy's here. I'm out of the trade. I would go long again right here, but fun's over. 9:15 or earlier tomorrow. I should be streaming with Omnius Trades, and that's it. Thanks for showing up. It was fun. Appreciate it. See you guys all tomorrow. Take care, Joker, Bama, Butters, Darius, Omnius, and see you guys tomorrow. Take care.